Hi everyone. The last couple of weeks our word has been willingness. And when I pulled that word, I thought to myself, I think I'm actually a very willing person. Easily entreated, can yield, don't have too many preconceived ideas of how life should be, and boy was I wrong. Willingness can show up in small ways and big ways. So here's a small example. Every Friday morning in my apartment complex, they have Zumba class. Yay, I love Zumba. I look forward to it. I can just go right downstairs on my lunch hour and come right back up. It's awesome. So I went down for class and nobody's there. I'm like, well, where is everybody? And then I went to the front desk and I said, Zumba. And they're like, oh, we had to cancel the class, which I'm sort of harumphing. How come nobody told me? And then she said, well, we have a video program. All you have to do is click, 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 and you can Zumba all you want to the video recording. And I'm thinking, that's not the way I always do it. Now, unwillingness has a favorite line, which is, that's not the way I always do it. But I entertained the possibility of maybe doing my class a different way. And next thing you know, I am dancing along to 90s hip hop music with Tracy whomever who was working me through the paces. And I just thought that was a moment. Willingness always comes with a moment of decision. Unwillingness is always a no. Willingness is well, yeah, and I'll give it a shot. I always used to live my life too, very solitary, in that for me, Saturdays were all about doing my errands all by myself, plow through, get it done. And so Mark recently said, you disappear on Saturdays. Maybe we could do errands together. And I looked at him in horror, like, what? Because sometimes I like to meander up and down aisles and try things on while I am doing my errands. And I never even considered that someone would want to join me on this exciting little trek. And so I was always no, no, no. And I thought, well, willingness is the word of the week. So I am going to consider perhaps not doing life the way I've always done it. And I said, okay, enter at your own risk. You can accompany me. And it was so much fun because I realized that not everybody is the same, and some people actually like doing errands and wandering up and down the halls of Big Lots or Ollie's looking for that bargain. Of course, you end up buying a bunch of things that were not on your list because they all seem so enticing. But sharing the journey with somebody who's willing to do something not so fun made it fun. So as we embark on another 2 weeks, let's consider willingness. Keep it in our back pocket. And whenever we hear ourselves saying, that's not the way I've always done it, say, well, maybe there's a new way and a new approach. You might end up having some fun too. I'm going to say a prayer now for all of us as we seek for the word to inspire us for the second half of April. Angels, guide my fingers. And the answer is upside down. Oh, the answer is acceptance. Accept the things you cannot change and have the wisdom to know the difference. Wow. One of the greatest journeys of my life has been this journey to self-acceptance, to really honor my soul, my feelings, give them sway, give them voice, and stop focusing on the shoulda, woulda, couldas, and don'ts in my life, and really embracing the good stuff. The more you focus on the good, the more it grows. The more you accept who you are, the packaging. You know, my packaging is just not that of a supermodel. But when I finally accepted me with all my curves and edges, it's so interesting that someone came along that loved me just as I was. Because you know why? I loved me just as I was. It is the quest of a lifetime to finally settle in and say, I like me. Not only that, I love me. The things that you may find so distasteful about yourself, someone else is envying. Somebody else wants your life. And we get this one shot at this one life to be us at this point in time in the universe. Can we wave the white flag and surrender to who we are and then fall in love with that? This is our challenge if we choose to accept it. Acceptance, not resistance, not fighting. Acceptance. It's a great word for the next 2 weeks. Have a wonderful one, everybody.